Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and I apologize for no videos yesterday. It was Memorial Day, so yeah. Plus, I was doing some other stuff in the background, so it's time to get back into gear. So we're gonna be taking a look at the Lego Indiana Jones sets that well, I had some of these actually from the initial wave in 2008, 9, whatever, 2009 apparently. So let's go through all of these. So this will be fun. It's gonna be a long video, so grab a snack. I just had lunch, so fish sandwich and rice. Anyway, so the first set is from Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course. So it's called Ambush in Cairo, Egypt, that is. Not, yeah. Okay, so we've got 4 minifigs, a masked guy, Marion Ravenwood, I guess. She's holding a frying pan. Okay. The other guy's holding what? A club? Why don't you take that and shove it up your ass, dude? Why is Marion Ravenwood hiding in a barrel? That's just weird. Indiana Jones has his whip and his pistol, and there's this dude with a black outfit, and he's got a massive sword. I don't think that's realistic proportions, but whatever. The sword looks pretty cool, though. I can see that being fingers for a Titan figure of some sort. Perhaps a Freddy Krueger type of Bionicle mock. I don't know. Then there's a wheelbarrow-like thing. I don't know what to call it, and it's got a gun in it. It looks like a Thompson. I don't know. And there's some semblance of hay, I guess. I don't know. There's a couple of apples in pots. There's the structure that they're attached to. It's simple but effective. It's got a nice purple piece up top, and there's a golden dish. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, this is about as minimalist as it can get. Just sort of mostly a conflict in a box sort of thing. You got 2 characters fighting each other and 2 other characters fighting each other as well. So it's basically as basic as it can get without it being a little overboard. So there you go. So for $11, this isn't bad. Going to the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, we've got Chochila Cemetery Battle. Okay, so we've got Indiana Jones. He's got the Crystal Skull in his whip. And, okay. I never had this set, so, yeah. There's Mutt Williams on his motorcycle, Shia LaBeouf. Motorcycle looks pretty cool. Looks simple, but it's cool. He's got a shovel. Okay, I guess he's going to cave this guy's skull in with it. We've got the Chochila Guard tribe folks. One's got like a chainsaw sword thing. I don't know what that is. I know what that piece is, but I don't know what to call it. It's just like a chainsaw sword thing. The other guy's got like a tube they can shoot poison darts at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know about what that is. The structure itself, well, there's a skeleton guy over there with a helmet. Golden cup, some foliage, a spider web, flames, golden treasure chest. That's lovely. Structure looks pretty good. There seems to be a gimmick in this set too. There's a couple of ladders going up and down at a ramp sort of thing. Oh yeah, there's a lever on one side of this that makes this one platform go, so, what the fuck? Fucking dogs. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, overall this set looks pretty good. I think obviously the two structures are separate from each other, but with purpose. And they're built up rather nicely, I think. So this is a great display of trying to capture a specific scene from the movie. So I'm not the biggest fan of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. In fact, I think it's the weakest of the first 4 Indiana Jones films. I haven't seen the 5th one, and I'm not going to, so yeah. The fucking dogs will bark at anything. So the next set is from The Last Crusade, which I actually think is the best of the Indiana Jones films. Some may cry foul at that and say that the first one is the best. Well, just because it was the first doesn't mean it's the best. It's still great, though. I like The Last Crusade. I thought it was top tier. So, Venice Canal Chase. So we got a couple of boats that are built up rather nicely. We got a couple of rods, white and blue rods with that end in like a yellow tip. And come on. So we've got so the boats are rather nicely built. They've got some sort of a couple of things on either side of them, like little weights, I guess. I don't know. You got Indiana Jones in one boat, along with another character. This boat does have a black flag, while the other boat is somewhat smaller in mass, with a red flag. And there's an enemy character holding a gun. Yeah, these boats are designed rather well, I think. The dock area, I think the dock itself looks pretty good, the platform. There's another enemy character on it. The structure itself that's attached to looks pretty alright. I mean, there's 2 stairwells that go up onto the central platform. And there is a flat silver dish sort of thing on this small structure. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, this is alright, I think. I don't remember this in The Last Crusade. It's been a while since I last watched the Indiana Jones films. I might have to do that sometime this year. But yeah, this is alright. I think it's great. So, there you go. Sad that I never got this set, but yeah. I never got a lot of sets, really. Another Last Crusade set. Fighter plane attack. Okay, so we got a white plane with red on it, too. And it's got like a second set of wings. One up top, one up bottom. And Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones Sr., I guess, is Sean Connery's character. He's manning the gun attachment on the back of the plane, and Indiana Jones is flying, so I can only assume the second plane is a Stuka. I only know that because I play Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Play it, you'll like it. This is a pretty good couple of planes. I think the Stuka looking thing is supposed to be built up with its wings sort of ending in a little bit chunkier than the central portion of the wings. And it looks like they've got guns on underside. That's realistic because Stuka, that plane had guns attached to it, so yeah. It's got landing gear. The other plane's got landing gear too. Yeah, these are good planes, so there you go. Nothing to complain about here. They're both really good, nicely designed aircraft. So the Temple of Doom. Ooh, this ought to be great. So this is from the Temple of Doom, obviously. And wow, I completely forgot that they already did a Temple of Doom set. So there's fire in random locations. Some pillars here and there to support the minecart thing. The minecarts, there's at least 2 of them. One with Indiana Jones and another character, I guess, and the other cart has some enemy characters, I think. The main structure towards the back of this image is built up rather nicely. It looks, the color distribution is done rather well, and there's some nice detail here. Looks like there's a snake, green snake. There's some fire. There's some skulls. Yeah, this is done rather well. So. The structure that's right in between where these 2 separate minecarts are, I guess that's supposed to block off what, I don't know what the gimmick here is other than the minecarts can move. But yeah, I like this set. It's big, obviously, so yeah, this is a big set, and for $90, yeah, I think that's appropriate for what you get here. There's a lot. This could probably extend from one end of my desk to the other, and that's worth $90. That's pretty cool. This is a really good set. I think they tried to redesign this set a couple years ago, but it just didn't work because, yeah, I think we'll get to that, I think. So the next set is Motorcycle Chase from 2008, actually, The Last Crusade. So, okay, so we got Indiana Jones and Senior Jones in a motorcycle, and you got an enemy character in a regular motorcycle. A couple of boxes being knocked over, as well as a gate entrance thing. It's red and white, and there's this small little structure off to the side that's small but effective. Yeah, for a small set that's only $10, I can't complain. I can't complain at all. This is done rather tastefully. There's a red flag as well, so there's that. So, let's see, minifigs. Indiana Jones himself. Oh, Professor Henry Jones Sr. That's right. And yeah. So, Indiana Jones and the Lost Tomb. This is from Raiders of the Lost Ark. This was released in 2008. Okay, so Marion Ravenwood is off to the other side. There's a ton of freaking snakes. You know Indiana Jones, he hates snakes. He's up in the air, and there's a couple of pillars off to these sides. There seems to be a gimmick where one of these structures falls, and I can see a red voodoo ball that indicates that. The Lost Ark itself, the Ark of the Covenant, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. Yeah, it's there, and yeah, so there's some fire. There's another structure that also falls, I think, and there's a skeleton. Marion Ravenwood is holding a stick or a staff weapon of some sort. There seems to be a gem as well, a trans blue gem right up top in that built-up sort of pyramid-like section or triangular section, and yeah, this is pretty good. Now, there's not an official picture of this, unfortunately, of the whole set and everything you get, because this is just the box art. So I can only go off of what I'm seeing here on Brickset with the box art. And as far as I can tell, this would have been a nice set to own, honestly. I mean, they redid this set, obviously, in recent memory. But for 2008, this is a pretty good set. Race for the Stolen Treasure. Yeah, another Raiders of the Lost Ark. They love that film, apparently. Okay, so we've got We got Indiana Jones just hanging out, and we've got a enemy character in this big truck. The treasure seems to be in there. There's a horse. Oh, and there's the treasure itself leaking out. The truck is designed rather well. I like this truck. I think it's designed after the Opel truck from, yeah. Then there's this Jeep-looking character, this car of some sort that's done rather really well, actually. It looks fucking awesome. It's got a machine gun attached to it, and these enemy characters are trying to shoot Indiana Jones to prevent him from getting the treasure back. And, well, again, this is... The vehicles are done rather nicely, and I can't complain, so there you go. Looks like the back canopy area of the truck can open up in some way to reveal something. I don't know, but that's cool. Another 2008 set, Temple Escape from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wow. Oh god, so this is from the first like 10 minutes of the film, if I recall. And there's an airplane. Yeah, I remember the scene. I hate snakes. There's a skeleton. There's a... I can barely see it because not because my vision is bad, but because of the picture. It's not the official. It's not showing the actual set. It's just in. This is a poor picture. There seems to be some enemy characters, Indiana Jones himself as well. There's a boulder, back when it was just a round plastic ball. Lego. As far as I can tell, the structure is done rather well. All the elements of this set, there's a lot of unique facets to it, like the entranceway with the three skull-like things. And the design of the set looks rather good, from what I can tell in the box art, because that's what I'm looking at. Actually, this is the instruction manual. This is the cover art for one of the instruction manuals. God damn it, Brickset. So, yeah, I can't really speak much of this because... just using the instruction thing. It would be nice if the zoom in could be bigger, but you know, like, you can only do so much. So next, oh wait, it's gonna tell us what minifigs are here. Skeleton, fantasy era. Okay. Indiana Jones, Jock. That's right, that's his name. I hate snakes, Jock. I hate them. Renee Belloc. Okay. Satipo. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he ended up dead. So, sucks to be him. Jungle Duel from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Alright. I had this set, actually, to be honest. I, unfortunately, well, fortunately, actually, because I needed the money, I sold off Mutt Williams with his knife and Indiana Jones himself. Complete, both of these figures. I sold them off at the minifig shop for, you know, to be able to trade in for stuff. And Irina Spalko is in this set too with her rapier sword, and she cuts this sword she cuts this table in half. And there's some fire. There's some turkey leg. What? There's the fire ants, there's a mug, gotta put that mug everywhere, a couple of gems, a map, small little structure off the side that has weapons. I don't remember having those weapons, actually. At least the one sword. Huh, there's some foliage too. And the tent. The tent is mostly the plastic stuff, the parts, but there's also this canopy-like thing that I thought I had an extra of. Obviously I don't anymore, and there's also a lantern. Yeah, I still have those fire ants, actually. If I had the canopy section, it would have been at my grandma's house, but I can't really go there anymore, so it most likely got thrown away. So there you go. Which is fine. I don't really care about the canopy. It doesn't look realistic at all anyway. So this was for $10. It's not bad. You get 3 main characters from the film, including the main enemy character. So has an interesting hairdo in this set, which is nice. Let's see if it gives us. Yeah, Indiana Jones, Butt Williams, Irina Spalko. She looks pissed off. River Chase. Yeah, I had this set too. This was $20? I don't remember it being 20. Well, maybe I do. I'm just not remembering. That was redundant. Snakes. You've got enemy soldiers in one boat. The enemy boat is actually done rather well. I like it. It's just the one gray mass thing and some stuff put onto it. And that's pretty good. There's a crocodile. Unfortunately, I don't have the crocodile anymore. He's dead. The car boat thing itself, which has a gun attached to it, and Indiana Jones himself, along with Ravenwood. I actually had to sell off my Ravenwood minifigure as well, so yeah. The vehicle looks. This vehicle looks pretty good. If I remember correctly, this was a pretty nice build. Because I had this set and I like the build. So the structure has a ladder, has a box off to one side. It has foliage as part of a tree as a mug. You gotta put that red mug in every fucking set, Lego. Stop doing that. Come on. It makes no sense. And, yeah, so I like this set, actually. For $20, it's a pretty good set. It has some nice builds. That enemy boat is simple as fuck, but hey, it is what it is, so I like it. Let's see, does it tell us who we get? Indiana Jones. Go to Marion Ravenwood, yep. And another guard. So, Jungle Cutter. Oh, I had this set too. This was from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, yep. Indiana Jones, Russian Guard 1, Russian Guard 2. Okay, Colonel guy. I remember having the Colonel guy, but I don't remember what happened to the minifig. He's probably dead. So, we got this big vehicle. I think it's a tracked vehicle too, with these big saw blades. That's the first time I got the saw blade. Yeah, I really enjoyed building this thing. I enjoyed playing with it back then too. Indiana Jones is in this, trying not to get sawed up. There's some tree structures as well. They're trying to be cut down. Enemies coming their way. There seems to be a structure off to the one side of the... Yeah, so that's the entrance to some cavern, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember the exact locations in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so I don't remember. But the vehicle itself is the star of the show, and it's pretty fucking cool. The saw blades are nice to have. The extra Technic parts are nice to have, too. And overall, this is a pretty awesome set. I remember having it. And, yeah, I liked it. So there you go. Temple of the Crystal Skull. Did not have this, and it's not going to tell me what minifigs are in here, so that fucks. That sucks. Fucking sucks. So this was when LEGO was still using masses of plastic as bases for, to build up off of, you know, for things, you know, and they have printing on them, so there's that. There's a couple of axes off to the one side. There's this entranceway with some foliage and some unique freaking design. Looks pretty good. The tracked vehicle is this tracked vehicle actually looks pretty good. It's not a half track, no, but it's still pretty cool. There's a stairway on the main structure. The temple itself opens up to reveal something. And there's a gimmick in here. I don't remember what it is. There is the room with the crystal skull things, skeleton guys that turn into this alien thing. If you remember Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, it was just a weird film. There's some spears. There's some foliage. There's stairwells. There's some tribes guys. Mutt Williams, Irina Spalko, and Indiana Jones are in here. There's some skulls. Yeah, this is overall a visually pleasing set, honestly. There's a lot to it. And for $80, you're getting a lot for $80. And I think most of that is in just the mass of plastic that makes up the base of the build. And, yeah, that's just that, you know? So, those cost a lot to build, to mold, I assume. So, this is a pretty awesome set. I forgot the name of the location of where this temple is called. Ashtar or something like that? I don't know. Asator? I don't remember. Peril in Peru. This is also in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Oh, we got an airplane. So this airplane looks pretty damn cool. You got Indiana Jones and Mutt Williams. You got some evil guys. There is a character on a whatever that is, a vehicle. It's not really a vehicle. It's just a thing to go up to the plane and do some repairs. There's a nice little Jeep-looking thing that looks pretty damn good. I like this Jeep. There's a little small vehicle off to the back of this instruction fucking manual. There's some stuff here and there that looks pretty interesting. Irina Spalko, she steals the crystal skull, takes it out of the box, and there you go. Yeah, so this is a good set. I think the Jeep is my favorite part of the set, but also that airplane is done rather well. So I have no complaints here. Nothing to really speak of in terms of, you know, stuff I don't like, but I can't say I don't like any of this. Who are the minifigs? Indiana Jones, Mutt Williams, Guard, Irina Spalko, Colonel guy, and a pilot. Yep. Okay, Shanghai Chase from Temple of Doom. Okay, so we've got the main vehicle with Shorty, and Indiana Jones in his suit, and this lady, I can't remember her name, she's got a interesting hairdo and she looks kind of scared because there's evil guys chasing after her. But this car was done rather nicely. It looks pretty good too. It's got tan and gray and this nice canopy section for the driver's section. Yeah, this is a pretty good vehicle. The other vehicle is done rather nice as well. You got these enemy guys trying to, you know, chase after Indiana Jones. And, yeah, I like the look of both of these vehicles, actually. I can't decide which one I like better. Like, the big black vehicle is just, it's massive. It takes up more space, but it's also done rather well in terms of build and design, and there's just a lot to it. To where the tan car, it just looks more a little realistic. I mean, there's a barb, a little claw barb silver thing that is, I'm not sure if that's realistic, but whatever. It's trying to model after a car, but I don't remember what car. Overall, these builds are cool. I like them. And for $30, it's a bargain. So let's, well, it's not really a bargain, but white tuxedo jacket, Indiana Jones, short round, yeah. Willie Scott, oh, that's who that is. Shanghai Gangster mustache dude. Shanghai Gangster grin. Yeah, he looks kind of scary. It kind of reminds me of the guy who is mascot for Disturbed. So there you go. Fight on the Flying Wing. What? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay, so this is a classic scene where Indiana Jones gets into a fight with this shirtless guy, and eventually the shirtless guy gets... He, like, screams, and he gets just killed. Because the airplane... I don't know which plane. It's not this plane, actually. Where's the propeller in this? Okay, maybe this isn't the right plane because that scene had some gore in it. Well, it didn't show the man getting his face actually cut off. It just showed blood splurts here and there, so he got killed. And that was a gory scene because of all the blood, but not... You don't see the corpse. You don't see the man actually getting sawed in half with propeller blades. So maybe they didn't include that in here. But this plane is actually really interesting. It's got a gun, sort of, double barrel thing going off to the back. We got Marion Ravenwood with a club trying to cave in this guy's face. There's a couple of... Oh, the propellers are towards the back. Okay, that's right. Yeah, and the wings are interesting. They're like slabs of plastic. Looks like there's some gun placements on under the wings. The landing gear is done well. So this plane looks pretty good, and it's a nice representation of the plane from the film. And it's an iconic scene where the shirtless guy gets his face destroyed by the propellers, and he gets killed. The truck-looking thing looks pretty good. It looks like it's an oil tanker truck of some sort, but it's actually a really well designed truck too. I don't know what to say. This is it's done rather tastefully, I think. Obviously, the star of the show is the plane itself and the iconic scene that it's associated with, but the truck is cool too. So, yeah, cool set. Let's see if it tells us who that is. That's Indiana Jones, Marion Ravenwood, soldier, and airplane mechanic. Yeah, he's a shirtless guy, and they had to do the muscles and whatnot. Jeep from promotional set. This is a promotional set. I don't think I had this actually, but I sure as hell wanted this. I don't remember if I had this or not, but this is Indiana Jones in a Jeep that is built up rather nicely. I like this Jeep. I totally should have gotten this set when it came out because it's a poly bag, obviously, but it's also done rather well. It's built. It's got a lightsaber rod up the front to represent like a bumper of some sort, and yeah, this is a good Jeep. I like this Jeep. Jeep. And of course it comes with Indiana Jones. Jones. Fighter plane chase from Last Crusade. This is from 2020. Yeah, so now we're getting into the new sets finally after so long. So this airplane looks like it represents a plane from actual World War II. But it's still built up rather well. This is a nice plane. It could be done better, surely, but yeah. Okay, so we've got Indiana Jones, new Indiana Jones, shall we say, and also Henry Jones Sr., and also a bad guy in this car. Looks pretty good, too. And then there's a sign that points to Berlin, and some foliage. Okay, so new set looks pretty damn good. I think it's pretty alright. So there you go. Let's see, what does it tell us? Indiana Jones, Professor Henry Sr., fighter pilot, okay. Escape from the Lost Tomb. Yes, this is the new version of the tomb. So, you got Marion Ravenwood with a torch. You got a couple of other guys. I can't remember who that guy is, or the other guy. I think that's a mummy, actually. And there's Indiana Jones. There's snakes. There's fire everywhere. There's these two statues. There's the area that leads to the this wall in the back is built up rather nicely. And it's got hieroglyphics and it's got the Kanoe cow. Easter eggs. Thank you, Lego, for doing these Easter eggs, but come on, bring back Bionicle in some capacity. These statues are done rather well, and they do collapse, or at least the one does. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. It's a little much in its terms of its price. $40 and €40. Try figuring out that math. Who do we get? Indiana Jones himself, Marion Ravenwood, yep. Salah, that's his name, I forgot. And a mummy, yes. The Temple of Doom. Let's see. This set was not released. This set has been canceled. Reimagined version of the set we took a look at, the Temple of Doom. Yeah, and it looks pretty awesome in this box art. There was a problem with this, and that's the scene that it was associated with. So one guy gets his heart ripped out of his chest, and there was also a part of the scene where some guy was just on a conveyor belt, and he gets ran over by a just destroyed in a gory fashion with a roller, and out comes on the other side his blood. That's pretty violent. I'm pretty sure LEGO didn't want that associated with. They didn't want to be associated with that. But there's a lot going on here with this set. From the build up top with the two giant tentacle-looking things, tendrils, and to the minecart, to the just this all looks pretty damn good. It sucks that this wasn't released, but hey, I mean, yeah, so it would have been a good set had it been released. At least it would have been good for parts, but hey, at least they were considering releasing it, but they chose not to. A lot of people want this set, and LEGO knows it. They damn well know it. Temple of the Golden Idol. Okay, so we've got some tribe dude, we've got some other dude, we got an actual built up boulder, a boulder that is actually built up instead of a round sphere. A lot of foliage, a lot of glyphics, a lot of functions built into this too. I remember watching Jangbrix's video on this and just loving the functions that he was demonstrating. There's a lot that goes into it, and I can't go into every single one of it, but the Golden Idol looks realistic for what it is. And there's just so much to this, and it looks amazing. But yeah, this set looks absolutely amazing. I can't really complain. LEGO did a fantastic job with this. It's not worth $150 fucking dollars, but every bit of detail is just where it needs to be. So, what are the minifigs in here? You got Skeleton, of course. Renee Belloc, Jovitos Warrior, oh, that's right, yeah, that's what they were. Satipo, who was dead, apparently. He died there because he got spiked. And Indiana Jones himself, yep. Awesome. So, and we got a promotional San Diego Comic-Con 2008 exclusive Brickmaster build. So we got two warriors, it looks like. We've got a ramp sort of thing, and there's Indiana Jones in this Jeep that ended up being sold separately. And there's this nice structure, has a couple has some Technic parts on it. This nice skull thing. You got this pit full of snakes, it looks like, probably. Irony. You got this this tree that's attached to the structure right here, with the vines coming down. Yeah, this is a nice set for a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So, Brickmaster build. I think this would have been nice as a separate release. It would have been nice to actually have this as a fucking release. So let's see what the minifigs are. Ooga Warrior with hair and Ooga Warrior without hair. So yeah. So what? $50 fucking dollars for a promotional? What? That makes no fucking sense. I mean, I get it. It's rare. It's exclusive. It's yeah. But it's not worth $50 fucking dollars. At most, if this was released as an actual set, it could have been released at $15. That makes a lot more sense. So, yeah. And that's all. Well, it was released in a box, so. And value used is $600. Value new is $930.22. Figure out that math, motherfuckers. I mean, what the flying fuck. And that's all the Indiana Jones sets. So it sucks that the Temple of Doom was not released when it was going to. But I think there were reasons, and I think part of it is the violence that it was of the actual scene from the film. But otherwise, there could have been some stuff going on in the background that we don't know about. Maybe someone could corroborate that in the comment section below. But I'd have to say my favorite of the modern sets from recent time would have to be actually that Temple of the Golden Idol. It's just amazing. I don't want to pay $150 for it. 150 euros, figure out that one. But it's just amazing. It really is. The detail is there. It's really well done. The Escape from the Lost Tomb has that nice Kanohi Cow glyph, which I love that. That's just... They keep teasing us, but come on, Lego. Just come on. And everything in terms of... That Jeep is nicely done, too. In terms of the older sets from 2008 and 2009, I'd have to say one of my favorites is the Shanghai Chase. Definitely, because those vehicles are done rather well. The Peril in Peru plane is done well too. I definitely love the Jungle Cutter and the River Chase sets, as well as Jungle Duel. Well, that's minimalist, but it is good. Race for the Stolen Treasure is good too. Indiana Jones and Motorcycle Chase. The original Temple of Doom. Fighter Plane Attack is a good one too. Yeah, so all of these sets were definitely excellent recreations of scenes from those films. And while there weren't any films or any sets from the new film from last year, I honestly don't care, because why? I think the sets that we did get, and I'm definitely grateful we got, are faithful recreations, and for the most part, are done rather tastefully. And I enjoyed the sets that I got, and I definitely missed out on sets I didn't get, so that kind of sucks. But and it does really suck that the recreation of the Temple of Doom was not going to be released. But it was inevitable because, you know, there were reasons, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you know more than I do, but hey, I wasn't digging for information, okay? So I wasn't, you know, trying to figure this shit out before the video. I was just going off of what I was assuming. So there you go. But what do you think about the Lego Indiana Jones sets from either 2023 or 2008, 2009? Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite sets are. And also, answer me this. What happened with the Temple of Doom? I think Lego was just kind of, yeah, being terrible at that point. But they're still being silly nowadays, so... Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I got a couple more for y'all today. Probably a bonus video as well, but we'll see. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.